Hey, good morning. It's Uncle Dave. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a good day, and I'm really happy that you're here with me. Hello, hello, hola, hola. How are you today? It's such a happy way to be. Hello, hello, hola, hola. It's a happy day, and I'm happy that you're here with me. When I have a smile on my face, the world is a friendly place. And every morning I start with a happy song in my heart. I say hello, hello, hola, hola. It's a happy day, and I'm happy that you're here with me. Hello, hola. ¿Cómo está usted? Mucho divertido este día. Sí, we're going to have a lot of fun today. Mooey, what's going on, my buddy? Oh, those kids, they were bugging me. Bugging you? What do you mean bugging? They bug me. They really bug me. They bug you? What do you mean bug? Get on my nerves. I get upset. Mooey, you can't let people and things bug you and get you upset. I have a trick. I'm going to teach it to you. When you start to get upset, do this. Take a breath, count to 10, then just start all over again. Can you try that? Take a breath, count to 10, then just start all over again. Take a breath, count to 10, then just start all over again. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you feel better, Mooey? Yeah, I do. I don't feel so annoyed. I feel calmer. You feel more calm? Yes, because you breathe. Remember to cool the soup? Smell the flowers? Yes. Take a breath, count to 10, then start out all over again. Can you remember that, Mooey? Yeah, okay. And when you talk about bugging, something bugging you, you know, what does it remind you of? Like bugs, right? Bugs all over the place. Bugs are just like those little bugs, and they annoy you. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens, but you know, I gotta tell you, that gives bugs a bad rap, because bugs really aren't annoying. Bugs are really friendly, and they're good for the earth. Really? Yeah, and I want to tell you about bugs today, Mooey. I'm going to tell you all about them. Okay, Uncle Dave. First, I have a little song I'm going to sing you, and it goes like this. Bugs, 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 bugs are all around, flying in the air, crawling on the ground. Bugs, 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 bugs are everywhere. Bugs help the earth, and that's why bugs are there. They help the flowers grow and they pollinate. They give us silk and honey. They help the world and make it such a better place. Bugs, 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 bugs are all around, flying in the air, crawling on the ground. Bugs, 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 bugs are everywhere. Bugs help the world, and that's why bugs are there. Yes, bugs help the world, and that's why bugs are there. I'm going to show you a couple bugs. I brought a couple of my friends. They're my bug friends. Here I have my bug box. You see what it says? Bug box. And inside my bug box I have this one. Look at this guy. Yes. You see him? It's a ladybug. Oh, I see her. There are girl ladybugs, and actually They're boys too. But they call this a ladybug. A ladybug is a kind of a beetle. Yes. A beetle has these kind of rounded wings that fall back. Ladybugs fly. And all bugs have some very similar things. All bugs have these things. They're called antennae. Antennae. And this is how they know where they're going. Because they don't see as well. So they feel ahead of them what's going on. And they have a lot of sense. They bring in a lot of information into these antennae. Just like if you have an antenna on your radio or on top of a house. We used to have antenna on top of a house. But sometimes you see a big tower. And that picks up all the signals from the cell phone. That is an antenna. And it picks up signals. And these antennae on these bugs, on this ladybug, they pick up signals all over and tell that ladybug what's going on. Yes, and a ladybug is a beetle. A beetle. I have another beetle here. This is a horned beetle. You see it's got a horn right on front? Yeah, you've seen these a lot too. And a horned beetle has the same kind of wings on the back like a ladybug has, you see? See how they're very similar? You know, bugs are also called insects. That's what we call them, insects. And do you know there's more insects in the world than there are anything else? Yes, there's more insects in the world than people, more insects in the world than any other kind of an animal. Yeah, really. Insects really run this world. They are all over. That's why we got to be friends with them. Yep. We got to be nice to insects too because they take care of us in many ways, and I'm going to tell you about it. These are our beetles. Look at these legs on the beetles. They all have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 legs. 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to show you another kind of a bug, another kind of an insect now. This one is a cricket. A cricket, look at that. A cricket is very much like a grasshopper. They're very similar, a little different though. Crickets, they make a sound at night and you can hear them. And they hit their back legs together, and you hear that clicking sound. That's what crickets do. Sometimes you get them in your garage and you can hear them at night. Yes. See, they're just like the other bugs. They have the antenna. You see the antenna here? And they also have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. There's the cricket's wings. Yes, they fly. Some bugs are flying bugs. Some are crawling bugs. But they're all very similar. And this is another one now. This is a very interesting one. This is similar to a cricket. This is a praying mantis. Praying mantis. See how his front legs look sort of like they're praying, like they're saying a prayer? They call it a praying mantis because of that. These are rare. You don't see too many praying mantises. And that's why they're actually protected. You're not allowed to hurt a praying mantis. Nope, you're not. It's against the law to hurt a praying mantis. And praying mantises help the environment a lot. They eat a lot of bugs that might eat the plants, and they eat those bugs and help the plants to grow. See the praying mantis? They have the antenna like this. See them? They have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. They have these long wings. Now every bug has 3 parts. This is the head of the bug. This is the thorax of the bug. And this is the abdomen. Every bug has that. I'm going to show you a bug now that you see a lot. And this one is the ant. This isn't the ant like your relative ant, like your Aunt Barbara or your Aunt Mandy. No, this is ant. This is the ant, the insect ant. Now you see how this ant has the three parts, the same thing. You can even see them better on this one. The head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen. 3 parts of an ant. And also 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the antennae. Ants. Ants, they live in colonies. They call a whole bunch of ants living together an ant colony. Yes. And they'll all go in a line. Sometimes you hear this song, the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. They're all out having a lot of fun, and they all go marching. Don't hear the ants. Now they're the ants, the ants, the ants. I'll tell you something else about ants. And flies, too. Flies are the flying version of ants. They look very much the same, but they have wings. Did you ever notice if you drop a piece of food on the floor, all of a sudden all the ants will crawl over and start eating that food? Yes. Or if you have a fly, and the fly comes down and lands on the food and starts eating the food, you may think that's really annoying, and it is. You don't like to have bugs on your food as you're eating it, but what those bugs, what those insects are actually doing is those insects are cleaning up after you. Yes, they are. If you threw a piece of food on the floor and you went back a little while later, the ants will have all eaten it up. So they're cleaning up the environment around us. You know, if you ever dropped a piece of food on the floor and your dog ran over and ate it, well, you'd say, okay, well, I don't have to clean that food up. The dog cleaned it up for me. Well, the ants do the same thing, and the flies do the same thing. They clean up after us. Yes. So they are really making the environment cleaner. That's what insects do for us. Now, here's the ant, and I have another one who's very similar to an ant. The same parts, but with wings, not the fly either. This one. Check this out. This is a bee. Yes. A bumblebee, they call it sometimes. It's a bee. Now, you don't want to get near this end. This is where the stinger is. And a bee can sting you. You don't want to get too close to it and touch it because it could sting and it could hurt. Yes. But they don't just sting you randomly. They don't get mad at you. They just get scared. If you get too close to them, they might sting you. But generally, if you leave them alone, they will leave you alone. Here are the antennae on the bee. Here's the 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. He has the wings, and here his head. Yes, his thorax, and his abdomen. 3 parts of a bee. Yes, this is the bee. Now, bees also do something very good for us. They make honey. Now, if you love honey, and I love honey, I love putting honey in my tea. I sometimes put honey on my sandwich with peanut butter. I like that. Well, if you like honey, that's who makes the honey, the bees. Yes, the bees live in a hive, a beehive. It's a whole bunch of bees together. Like ants live in a colony, and they make honey. And we get that honey, we harvest it from the colony, and that's how we get our honey that we eat. So bees are really good for us. They help us a lot. Now, bees also make a sound. If you hear a bee swarming around, they call it a swarm of bees when they're all together, and you'll go. Now, I wanted to talk to my friend Victor. I want to bring him out, Victor the violin, because he was telling me the other day that he likes to make the sound of a bee. And I don't know if he can. I'm wondering if he can. I'm going to bring Victor out and see if he can make a sound for us of a bee. Hey, come on. I'm going to put this bee with you, okay? He won't hurt you. Don't worry. Yes, there, Mooey. See, Mooey's got a bee on his head. Okay, this is Victor. And And I'm going to see if I can make a little sound like a bee. Let's see if we can make the sound like a bee. Let's see. Victor, I think you sounded a little bit like a bee. Yeah, he did. Victor the violin, making bee sounds. Let me tell you something else that a bee does, which is really important. They're flowers. Remember we talked about all the flowers last week? Well, the bee can go on the flowers. What he likes to do is he will land on top of a flower and he'll pick up the pollen from the flower on his legs. This kind of sticky stuff is called pollen. It's what some people are allergic to in the springtime. It makes them sneeze. Picks up the pollen, and then he'll fly around to another flower somewhere else. He'll land on that, and he'll put the pollen in that flower. And that pollen will make that flower grow. And that's what they call pollination. And it's bringing the pollen from one flower to another flower. And bees do that. Yes, they're very, very important to our environment. The bees, the ants, the beetles, the grasshoppers, the cricket, all of them. They all are important to our environment. And they all have the head, the thorax, the abdomen. They have the antenna and they have 6 legs. All these insects. Yes, they do. So I'm going to play that song one more time. And it goes like this. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Bugs are all around, flying in the air and crawling on the ground. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Bugs are everywhere. Bugs help the earth. That is why they're there. They help us flowers grow when they pollinate. They give us silk and honey, and they make the world a better place. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Bugs are all around, flying in the air, crawling on the ground. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Bugs are everywhere. Bugs help the world, and that's why bugs are there. Bugs. Our friends, the bugs. Next time you see them, you thank a bug. Say, thank you for cleaning up around me, bug. Thank you for pollinating the flowers. You know, the worms, they make silk. Yes, silk comes from that little house that a silkworm makes before it becomes a moth. So they make silk. The bees make honey. Bugs do a lot of great things. But I want to tell you about something really exciting. Yes. Yeah, cicadas are coming and they're gonna be loud. Cicadas are coming and they're bringing a crowd. They've been under the ground for 17 years. The cicadas are coming and soon they'll be here. Cicadas, cicadas, we've been waiting so long. Come on now, cicadas, we wanna hear your song. Cicadas, cicadas, no reason for alarm, 'cause cicada is a bug that will never do you harm. Cicadas, cicadas, that's a kind of a bug. Well, I'm going to show you a picture of a cicada. A cicada is right here. Look, that is a cicada. Now, this is a very special year for cicadas because these bugs, these insects, have been waiting under the ground for 17 years. And they've been growing under the ground, and they're all going to come out in about a month. They're going to come out, and you're going to hear them all over the place. They're going to be all over the place. But cicadas, they're friendly. Cicada cannot hurt you. Cicada can't bite. Cicada can't sting. Cicada can't do anything to hurt you. They can just be very, very loud. And cicadas are very loud. In fact, I'm going to play you what a cicada sounds like. This is the sound of a cicada. Listen. You know, the cicadas, they make that sound because they are trying to find a mate. Yes, they're trying to find a mate. The boys, the male cicadas, make that sound. They have something inside them that vibrates really fast. And they make that sound to attract a girl cicada to come. And they're just looking for a girlfriend. And they're showing off. That's what guys do sometimes. Cicadas, yes, they're wonderful. And you're going to see a lot of them next month. And when you see them, don't be alarmed. You might want to hold your ears because they may be loud, but they're not going to hurt you at all. Cicadas are friendly. Cicadas are your friends. Let me see if I can play this little song about the cicadas. Cicadas are coming and they're gonna be loud. Cicadas are coming and they're bringing a crowd. They've been under the ground for 17 years. Now they're coming out and soon they'll be here. Cicadas, cicadas, we've been waiting so long. Come on out, cicadas, we wanna hear your song. Cicadas, there's no reason for alarm, 'cause cicada is a bug that will never do you harm. Alright, 'cause cicadas don't sting, cicadas don't bite. You see them in the trees, you see them in the dirt. You can pick up a cicada and you won't get hurt. Cicadas, cicadas, we've been waiting so long. Come on, cicadas, we wanna hear your song. Cicadas, there's no reason for alarm, 'cause cicada is a bug that will never do you harm. No, cicadas, they won't do you no harm. Like to sing, they make a silly sound. Now that's how you can tell the ones cicadas are around. The ones that do the singing, those are the boys. They're just looking for a girlfriend, making lots of noise. Cicadas, cicadas, we've been waiting so long. Come on out, cicadas, and we wanna hear your song. No need for concern, no need, no, 'cause cicadas, come on now, go, go, go. Whoa, cicadas, cicadas, we've been waiting so long. Come on, cicadas, we wanna hear your song. Cicadas, there's no need for alarm, 'cause cicada is a bug that will never do you harm. Yeah, cicada is a bug that'll do you no harm. Cicadas! Yeah, cicadas. I can't wait to see them. It's going to be so exciting. There's going to be billions of them all over the place. Yes. It might be a little annoying sometimes to hear them, but to think of that's the only time you're going to hear them for another 17 years. You know, 17 years ago, Facebook was a brand new thing. We didn't even know about it. 17 years ago, 2004, right? That was like, wow. 2004. I was young. Cicadas. Look for them. Well, I got a couple little instruments I want to show you before I go. And this one here in particular I want to show you. This is called a ocarina. Sometimes they call this a sweet potato because it looks like a potato, but it's called an ocarina, and it's made out of clay. Native Americans make them, but they have them all over the world. But listen how cool it sounds, the ocarina. Ocarina. Looks kind of like a little turtle maybe, right? Yeah. They have them in different shapes too, but they're really fun to play. And they're not too expensive. You could try to find them. You can find them in places and try to play it. It's really fun to play. I want to show you one other instrument. This is a Guido. It's a frog, though. Look, it's a frog. And it's a Guido. They call it a Guido because you play it like this. You scrape it. And you can hit it. Or scrape it. A Guido. A Guido. It's a South American instrument. Also, they have them in Africa. This is another kind of a Guido. You can shake it, but also you play it like this by scraping it. A Guido is a scraping instrument. The Guido, Guido. I scrape it, the Guido, Guido. Guido, Guido, scrape, scrape, scrape. The Guido, Guido, scrape, scrape, scrape. The Guido. It's really fun. And some of them are forward steps. You can shake them too, but almost sounds like a bug, right? Maybe a cicada. But it's a Guido. So I want to talk to you about all the things we learned today. Mooey, can you tell me anything we learned while you were watching this show? Yeah, Uncle Dave. What did you learn? Bugs are good. I like bugs now. Yes, you like bugs now, right? Why? Because they clean up the world. They make things cleaner. And what else? They make honey, and I like honey. Oh, what else? What else do they do? They make silk. Yes, and what else? Pollinate flowers. You learned a lot, Mooey. Wow. And what exciting things going to be happening soon, next month? Cicadas are coming. Cicadas, cicadas. And what are you going to do about the cicadas? Listen to them. Yeah. Are they nice? Yeah. Can a cicada hurt you? No. Cicada can't hurt you, right? No. Yeah, we just look at them. Well, we learned a lot, right, Mooey? Yeah. Well, it's been great spending this time with you, Mooey. And it's been great spending this time with all of you folks. I'm going to sing one more song for you. And it's been great being here at the library. Come on down to the West Orange Public Library. So many fun things here. My friend Opal works there, and my friend Jane works there. And go into the children's department, and they will show you all the cool books. They'll show you a picture of a cicada, or all the bugs I was talking about. It's a learning party. Everybody's learning every day. It's a learning party. Everybody's learning in their way. It's a music party. Everybody's learning every day. Oh, it's a music party. Come on now, everybody play. We all love our bugs. They really help us out. Yeah, those bugs, that's what the earth's about. There's more bugs here than anything else. Bugs are the cool. Come on, bugs. Don't go to school. Bugs don't go to school, do they? I don't think so. Yeah, it's a learning party. Everybody's learning every day. It's a learning party. Everybody's learning in their way. Learn, 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 learn. We'll see you soon. Come on down to the library.